What is enhancement? Enhancement is to add or improve the quality of the nutritional value of food. So, enhancement of nutritional value is to improve the nutrition content of the foods. So, importance of enhancing nutritive value of food is to meet the nutritional requirements of the body, to make proper selection and preparation of foods, to consume foods in a balanced manner, to improve the flavor and texture of food, and also to get variety in food, to assist in planning the daily menu, keeping in view the nutrient content of the food to prevent deficiency diseases in individuals. Ways to enhance the nutritive value of food are fortification, enrichment, fermentation and germination, supplementation and substitution. Food fortification. Fortification means deliberately increasing the content of the essential micronutrients in the food so as to improve the nutritional quality of the food. Fortified foods to which extra nutrients have been added. Food fortification is where nutrients are added to food at higher levels than what the original food product provides. This is done to address micronutrient deficiencies across populations, countries, and regions. Adding micronutrients to common staple foods can significantly improve the nutritional quality of the food supply and improve public health with minimal risk. Process of adding micronutrients to food provide extra nutrients, that is vitamins and minerals. The most common fortified foods are cereals and cereal-based products, milk and milk products, fats and oils, teas and other beverages, infant formulas, etc. The process where nutrients are added in small quantities to the food to maintain the quality of food aimed at prevention and control of some nutritional disorders as a long-term measure. For fortification, the nutrient and vehicle should fulfill the following criteria. The nutrient should not be hazardous, the nutrient should not undergo any change in taste, smell, appearance, etc. The purpose of fortification is the restoration or the replacement of nutrients in the processing foods, addition of the specific nutrients. In processing stages, advantage of fortification. Fortification does not require people process wherein nutrients are added in small quantities. The nutrient and vehicle should fulfill the following. Nutrient should not be hazardous. The nutrient should not go any organoleptic changes. Purpose of fortification is the restoration or the replacement of nutrient loss in processing foods. Advantages of food fortification: it does not require people to change their eating habits, and it is the safest strategy as added nutrient is provided in the diet is low but in constant amounts. It does not affect the organoleptic properties. It is fast and broad, the way to deliver necessary amount of micronutrients, and it is the most effective, cost effective approach to prevent nutrient deficiencies. The benefits of fortification are readily visible. Fortification will reach secondly target risk groups such as elderly and those who have unbalanced diet. Fortification of food with micronutrients. Food fortification efforts need to be closely linked with nutrition education programs for the public. Examples are salt with iodine, milk with vitamin D, water or toothpaste with fluorine. Enrichment. What is food enrichment? An enriched food is a product to which nutrients have been added. Typically, the added nutrients were present in the food in its original form but were removed at some point during processing. White bread is an example. Now, food enrichment. What is food enrichment? It is the adding protein and energy dense food or products to the normal meals. Example, adding skimmed milk powder to fresh milk, adding honey to porridge, cream to soup. Adding enrichment, adding one or more nutrients already present in food in lower than desirable amounts. Example, bread enriched with B vitamin lost in processing of white flour. Fermentation and germination. Fermentation in food processing is the process of converting carbohydrates to alcohol or organic acids using microorganisms, yeast or bacteria under anaerobic condition. Germination. Germination is the process by which an organism grows from a seed or similar structure. The most common example of germination is the sprouting of a seedling from a seed of an angiosperm or a gymnosperm. Fermentation usually implies that the action of microorganisms is desired. It is the metabolic process in which carbohydrates and related compounds are partially oxidized and the products of fermentation. With fermentation, incomplete breakdown of the parent compound occurs and only a small amount of energy is released during the process. Fermentation, composition of the growth medium, and downstream process, mechanical stress, storage, acidity. Factors of governing fermentation: temperature and salt concentration. In temperature, bacterial optimum temperature is 20 to 30 degrees, thermophiles 50 to 55 degrees, and high salt concentration begins metabolism and produces acid. And this is a diagrammatic representation of the process of fermentation. Now, germination. It is the emergence of the embryo roots. The test conditions needed for germination is oxygen for aerobic condition, water to metabolically activate the seed, and temperature for optimal functioning of the enzymes. Each seed requires a particular combination of these conditions. Key factors of germination: water needed, water, light, temperature, oxygen, food, and time. Temperature too cold and the seed may run out of energy before the shoot emerges. Time depends on the species. Food stored in cotyledons or endosperm. Importance is the testing of the seed to evaluate planting value and the authenticity of the certified lot. It requires to assess the seed quality and seed quality. Supplementation. Food supplements are defined as foodstuffs that are meant to supplement the normal diet, which are concentrated sources of nutrients or other substances with a nutritional or physiological effect alone or in combination, marketed in dose form, namely such as capsules, pastilles, tablets, pills, and other similar forms. Sachets of powder or of liquids, drop of and other similar forms of liquids and powders. These are some of the examples of supplements. Substitution. A food substitution is a drink, bar, soup, etc. intended as a substitute for a solid food meal, usually with a controlled quantity are added to food at higher levels than what the original food product provides. This is done to address micronutrient deficiencies across populations, countries, and regions. Adding micronutrients to common staple foods can significantly improve the nutritional quality of the food supply and improve public health with minimal risk. Process of adding micronutrients to food provide extra nutrients, that is vitamins and minerals. The most common fortified foods are cereals and cereal-based products, milk and milk products, fats and oils, tea and other beverages, infant formulas, etc. The process where nutrients are added in small quantities to the food to maintain the quality of food aimed at prevention and control of some nutritional disorders as a long-term measure. For fortification, the nutrient and vehicle should fulfill the following criteria. The nutrient should not be hazardous, the nutrient should not undergo any change in taste, smell, appearance, etc. The purpose of fortification is the restoration or the replacement of nutrients in the processing foods, addition of the specific nutrients. In processing stages, advantage of fortification. Fortification does not require